Hello and welcome to InnovaDID. It is Zonk, and today I'm going to be doing a video about how you should treat alters if you're friends with someone with DID. Now, I'm going to start out with a story that happened to me a couple months ago. So basically what happened is Alex was with a group of people and who all knew that we had DID. And disclaimer, these people are totally great now. This was just kind of a new situation for them. They didn't really know how to handle it. But basically, Alex was there, and then I switched out. They had like planned to do something, I don't remember what it was, but they had planned to go do something. I switched out, and then they were like, yeah, I'm gonna take you home. So then I ended up going home when Alex had already planned to do something with these people. So basically, in that situation, I felt very like, God, feelings. Okay, I felt very like unwanted, I guess would be a good way to explain it. Which I mean, honestly, I don't fucking care because I mean, clearly they didn't want to hang out with me, so I mean, they were the ones choosing that. It's not really my fault or anything, but I was just like, really? You know? It was kind of just like a situation where I felt like I wasn't able to socialize, which is fine because I'm an introvert, but it was just like, man, okay. I felt very like dismissed, I guess is the word I'm looking for. So basically, that is basically exactly what not to do. If you are friends with someone who has DID, unless you know for a fact that you can't be around a certain alter because they're like verbally abusive or something, which I mean can happen. In my experience, that's pretty rare, but it is possible. So unless you know that you don't want to be around a certain alter because of something like that, don't just take them home or ask them to leave, or especially don't ask them to go get a different alter. That is one of the worst things you could do. In that situation, what you should do is so for example, let's keep with the situation. So let's say Alex was fronting and then I switched out, right? So let's say that after that happens, they're like, oh, hey Zonk, well, a lot of times people can tell it's me because my voice is very distinct in our system, but in other systems you might have to introduce yourself. So I would say, hey guys, it's Zonk, and then they would say, oh, hey Zonk, act like a new person came into the room, and then kind of catch them up on whatever you're doing, and then say, hey, we were about to go da 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 da, you want to come with? That way, you're opening up the opportunity where if this alter wouldn't want to be a part of that situation, they don't have to. But you're also just not immediately dismissing them and like, oh, okay, bye. Because that is a situation where, that situation is more of a healthy scenario for everyone involved, because it makes whoever you're talking to feel like they're accepted. It makes, even because I know Alex was upset about that situation as well, because he felt like, oh, you were shutting down my alters. Well, like, my alters are a part of me, like I'm a part of a system, so therefore you can't just like not deal with my alters, is kind of where he was coming from. So when you don't want to hang out with someone's alters but you want to hang out with them, it's kind of part of the package. I mean, we're all sharing one body, we all share one life, so it's highly unlikely that you're going to be friends with someone with DID and not meet most, if not all, of their alters at some point in time. Now, for us, we do have some alters who very rarely front, so yes, it is possible that you haven't met quite a few of them. However, if you know us in real life, you're kidding yourself if you think you haven't met most of us. Also, if you are friends with someone with DID, ask them what they want you to do, because every DID system is different. So you definitely do want to get their input. Don't just take what I'm saying at face value. This might be what works for our system. It might not work for another system. Another system might still be figuring things out. Their host might want you to ask their alters to not do things with you for whatever reason. However, if that's happening, then you maybe need to talk to the host of that system, because they might not be ready for, because they might need some guidance on how to handle having DID, because I know Alex did that for a while. This was a situation after we had moved past that though, but Alex, for a while, he had, anytime anyone else fronted, he had them say, "Can you go get Alex?" Which is just not what you're supposed to do. Just don't do that. If you have DID, I'm telling you right now, don't do that. It's gonna really aggravate your alters. Not to the point where like anything really bad happened. We were all just super, super upset about it. But I believe that is all for this video. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.